The first thing I'd have you do today is actually get your textbook out. In fact, turn over to page 135. We've got some new vocabulary there, and I want you to take a look at the verbs. Notice the verbs and read those along with me. Ago, agra, egi, octus, to do, kedo, kedera, kesi, kesurus, to move away from, to defendo, defendera, defendi, defensus, to defend. And you may notice something different about those verbs. The second dictionary entry does not have a long ERE. And we've been saying that the long ERE means second conjugation. So we're getting ready to look at today our third conjugation or third group of verbs. I'm going to put back up a chart that we've had before. We're going to look at the second dictionary entry and the conjugation number. As we've said before, the second dictionary entry is what tells you which conjugation a verb is. So you recall that if the second dictionary entry ends in ARE, you've got a first conjugation verb. If the second dictionary entry ends in long ERE, that's a second conjugation verb. And the reason that long E is important is because verbs that end, or the second part ends with a short ERE, or ERE without a long mark, those are third conjugation verbs. And that's what we want to talk about today, is third conjugation. So, the third conjugation, very similar to what we've done before. We're going to look only at present tense initially. And so we're looking at present tense, third conjugation. Step number one, drop O from first dictionary entry. Now that's not what we usually do, right? We usually drop the RE from the second dictionary entry. This time we're going to drop the O from the first dictionary entry and then add our usual endings, singular and plural, first person, second person, and third person. And so now we're ready for our usual endings that we have, and they're very similar to what we've seen before. You're going to add O, IS, IT, IMUS, ITIS, UNT. So very similar. In fact, you'll notice we've got the same endings as before, OST, MUS, TIS, NT, with just a little something extra in front. So let's take a practice right now. If this is our set of endings, let's practice with, let's take one of those verbs from page 135. Let's try the verb mitto. So we'll go with mitto, mittera, misi, missus, to send. The verb that means to send. Okay? So we'll set the chart up, singular and plural. Our persons down the side, first, second, and third. And right now, go ahead and pause the video and see if you can conjugate that verb in present tense. Okay, we're back now, so what you should have done is as we follow the steps, we drop the O from the first part, and we have M-I-T-T as our stem all the way through. We're used to writing the stem everywhere first. Then we go through and put on the correct third conjugation endings. We'll see mitto, mittis, mittit, mittimus, mittitus, and mittunt. Hopefully that's what you got, and that's third conjugation, present tense.